Welcome back. It's TV3 New Day. We went on break as a group of 3. Now we're 4. Guess who our fresh entrant is? A big fat surprise from the west coast of Africa, the Republic of Ghana. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Captain God's Brain Smart. How you doing, my brother?
I'm doing great.
Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Akwaba is in order.
Yes, Akwaba is fine.
I had here Boko. Now, what are you doing here in this morning? I thought I would be seeing you with your towel and pouring fire.
I'm on Akwaba there. Let me use this opportunity to say good morning to your viewers. I've come to join you.
More fire.
More fire, exactly.
Welcome home.
Thank you, bro.
Welcome home.
Thank you.
Why did you choose Media General?
Because it's the general among the media groupings in this country.
I see.
Yes. I mean, from captain, I need to graduate to a higher level.
To a higher level.
To general. I mean,
so from captain, you're moving straight to general. How many rounds did you jump? I see.
So before,
Yeah, 4.
No, so captain, major, lieutenant, colonel, and
you leave the lieutenants out. We go to the full rank. It's not like 4 or 5 dogs.
Yeah, 4 or 5.
Brigadier general, major general, lieutenant general. Welcome.
Thank you, bro.
So what are we to expect?
As usual of me, fireworks. There's one thing I keep saying. I can change.
Okay.
That can only change for the better. That's all. I mean, morning show is morning show.
That's right.
The thing that goes into the show, you as the host, you must understand. You need to understand whatever goes into the show. So, I mean, from Monday to Friday, fireworks. So, Unia would have the Union Como. You'll have the Union Como. I mean, and then the others will follow.
The others will follow.
And then, on Friday, there's something big going to happen.
Something big is on Friday.
On Friday, every Friday, something huge.
But the rest will fall in line.
Exactly.
But Friday, the party
is huge.
It's a big party.
It's huge.
I see. Anyway, so for let me
As
quickly.
huge as the volcano eruption in Yangongo.
let me go to HA and get his thoughts on this new addition to Media General. Then I'll come back to Captain.
It's refreshing. I've known Captain for the past 12, 13 years. In fact, we used to be close neighbors.
I see.
Now he's moved away a bit, but we are still at Motor Boys. It's very good. He's grown over the years to become a very formidable journalist who is well versed in the matters that he puts out. He does his research well. And so you hardly will hear that he said something that turned out to be inaccurate. So for that simple reason, I wish him well here.
Right.
He's done very well. He's a national icon now in the media space and in the political space as well. So like he said, it means he changes, but like he's saying, he changes for the better.
Right.
Yes, and that's a positive thing. So I know that he's joining you will add more value to your brand and increase your viewership. Essentially, that is what you look out for.
Right.
Once you have such, and it's not a new thing in the Western world.
Right.
Great media people, occasionally they shift home. Yes, you see somebody from BBC to CNN,
Right.
and all that. It happens as it happens in football. Yeah, so please welcome.
Welcome.
Yes.
Captain, people don't believe that it's you. I will ask for you to take off your mask so people can see that somebody may think it is not you. So that is it. That's Captain Smart. On your screens, it's official. He's joining Media General right now. Yes, so if you've been hearing rumors, yes, we broke it first here on TV3 New Day. Dennis, what are your own views?
The first time I came very up close with Captain Smart was at Ekropon at the Grace Presby Church. And for me, I saw a part of him that I think a lot of people haven't seen. He was actually leading a revival.
Okay.
And I was in the church. It was myself, him, Reverend Abu Fair, and the host of others. It was an all night. In fact, we were there the whole night. And you could see the Holy Spirit, pouring out of you, and the administration. For me, it is in that light that I've always seen him. So anytime I see him on air, with all the fire, I see him in a different light.
Okay.
Because that is the part that I have witnessed. Okay. And so it's just good wishes to him. The only thing I'll say is that anybody that gives fire should be willing and ready to take fire.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's fire for fire.
Yeah,
what kind of fire? Equal fire or fire that's greater than the fire that the person is dishing?
You heard him.
Action and reaction must be
Monday to
equal.
Thursday is fall in line. Friday is fall off. Fire for fire.
Because you will not be on air for Saturday and Sunday, so you need to gather enough fire to carry you along.
I think that for me, what would make all of this quite exceptional is when you and I'm sure he does. You accept the fire. It's critical. If you give fire, you accept fire. It makes you bigger and stronger. Yeah. It is only when you give fire and you don't want to take fire, then there's a problem. I don't have a problem with his style and how he comes across to be very passionate and strong with his positions. I only feel that you should be willing and ready to also take the fire when it comes up. But it's just good wishes.
Captain ready to take the fire.
Oh.
Now, how much fuel did you bring? Because this fire that you are talking about on Friday.
If I may say something quickly, you see, you will be willing to take fire in return for the fire that you give if there are problems with the things you say. But when you speak truth to power, when you speak the ordinary man's language,
there's no fire for you.
You see, when you speak to represent the interest of the man in the streets, I don't think that there will be any fire in return. Unless the person who is taking the fire is rather intolerable of the fire coming.
Captain, there are two kinds of fire in this our work that we do.
Okay.
The first fire is positive criticism, or if you like, constructive criticism. And the second fire is just mere attacks that's loosed upon you. Which of the fires do you take? Which one don't you take?
I enjoy both. For me, when you attack me, my big man and Appian to tell you, Captain is not bothered about what you say about him. Honestly, I'm not bothered about whatever people say. The perceptions about me, I don't have time for those things, because I know that you can have your perception around me, right? But your perception is irrelevant to my selection, because coming here, your perception out there couldn't do anything about it. So Media General said, "Come," and I came. So you can talk. I mean, yeah, if I want to respond to you, I will. But if 10 things are said about me, I choose to respond to maybe one, sometimes zero. Just allow it to go.
When is Captain going on air? The ears are itching already.
No, from here, I'm going to Unia.
You are going to Unia FM?
Yes, from here I'm going to Unia. But I'll start the show full time from Monday. The radio and that's it.
And another things that will come later.
Other things. So
you are going to...
I will.
No. It's okay. Nana PNT's Unia TV and Unia FM.
We'll do that.
So, but you are going to bless the studio now?
Yes, I'll go
right
there.
now. When you leave here?
From here, I'm going there.
So tune in to 95.1 Unia FM. Captain Smart will be on your radio.
Yes.
You're going to bless it now. Then today is what? Tuesday. So we'll drop something small. Then next week,
drop teasers.
Yeah, something small. We'll sprinkle something small. The next week, we will start arranging things in the right order.
We'll serve the dinner properly.
Captain, that's your camera right there.
Okay.
Obia shows to say, what's on your mind? What do you tell them?
Well, the person may catch the Obi and say, Titru Ghana Meguno. Look, politicians no more, don't we in a intro. Wait, me shut down from what does it say? Almost strategy in United say MPP person ABB not on winning, na NDC free power. NDC person ABB not on winning, na MPP free power. Be yourself. You are the principal architect of your own life. Tobo aseneti asese. Ube bo ubra. So what the ubra need a politician or trick you. You become useless. Thank you.
Thank you very much. They are here. They said they are here, but typical of Captain. On mine. Anyway, let's go to Eche. Let me start this with you because it's home. Let's go to the Agaveji, Blekusu, Adjina, Amuchino areas. They have been hit by a dreadful tidal wave, and that's eating away their shelter, buried some of their homes. Some of them are displaced at this point. And yesterday, some of the visuals I saw had electric poles with live wires on them, being washed into the sea.
They're actually standing.
They're standing in the sea.
Now.
Yes. I want your take on this one too. Step in for me quickly so that we can wrap up.
Now, it's not a new phenomenon. In fact, the emergence of tidal waves hitting the central part of the Gulf of Guinea, the West African coast is called the Gulf of Guinea.
That's right.
Occasion as a result of the building of the Abidjan Harbour and the Lomé Harbour. So these two major harbours have trapped the waves. As for Tema and the Takoradi Harbour, not too much. But if you study, they have done some studies there. So the tidal waves hitting the coastline and destroying it started around 1945, 46, 48. That is why Keta, as my parents grew to know it, as my grandfathers and mothers knew. I think Keta, as we know, as it was known 50 years ago, is all gone. Fort Princeton, which used to stand 10 kilometers from the shoreline, is now Cambo. It's in Cambos.
That's right.
Built in 1784. It's now sitting on the shoreline in Keta. So Keta is completely gone. So no wonder you hear of the Keta Defense, Sea Defense Project. Now they've done the Jitad Sea Defense Project. They've done Anyami Sea Defense Project. They've done Ada. Now they're in the middle of doing Pram. We've done some in Winneba. We've done some in Saltpond. We've done some in Cape Coast. In fact, Tema, that's why when you are driving between Nungwa and Committee 3, the mighty beach road.
That's right.
We've done some sea defense projects there. So these are phenomenon.
So why can't we do some there?
It's been done, but you see, it's a natural phenomenon. So once you are able to protect a certain shoreline, the waves find a way of hitting the adjacent area. Because the Agaveji has been done as part of the major Keta Sea Defense Project, where they intend to build the harbour now, where the signboard is sitting. That whole area has been done. So it's shifted to, if you are facing the sea, it's shifted to the left.
Right.
So it's hitting from Jita, it's hitting from Keji to Blekusu to Adina, all the way towards Denu Sea Line. So in the interim, I think what the government can do is to quickly bring in boulders.
Okay.
Either from Shire Hills or there's another concession that's in operation around between Mafikumasi and Adidome.
Okay.
There's a quarry in operation there. They can quickly get boulders there
And come and solve.
to protect the rest of the shoreline for now. Then they can think of the long term or the medium term measure to protect it.
Then
because the rate at which, because the tidal wave began hitting a week today.
That's right.
A week today. And there are a lot of poems, people like Kofi Awuno.
Professor.
Professor Kofi Awuno wrote in 64 when he hit that the sea eats our land at home. Kwesi Brew in 2018 when he hit Sutton. Then he wrote the sea eats our land. But in writing that poem, he actually reserved the last stanza for Keta. He says, "Here once lay Keta. Now her golden girls he rode into the arms of strange town." Kwesi Brew in 2018.
Okay. Poetic.
So even academicians have
identified the
have
problem.
noted this phenomenon. So it affects a lot of coastal settlements.
Okay.
It's not about
All right.
Keta.
Let's take a minute and let me bring Captain in to have the final word on this particular matter.
I think I don't have much to add to what the Honorable MP has said, except that a proper assessment should be done. Because listening to some of the indigenous. They seem to think that it goes away in the next 2 weeks, it's coming back to them.
That's right.
They've been living with it. Some
That's
have
right.
moved, further away from the shores. So they should do an assessment. Is it the case that it's a community that can be relocated? Is it the case that a long-term solution would be the sea defense? Because there was a community in Ekuapem North that used to have the hills caving in on them every now and then. And I remember it was in the days of the days of Pablo, and the entire community was relocated.
In fact, along the coast, some communities have been relocated
Exactly, so that it can save them, because they are basically living in fear.
Okay.
They are basically living in fear, and so if a relocation would be a proper solution for them, once they are relocated, then a solution to the coastal lines will also be looked at. But I think it's a worrying situation that must be looked at.
Okay, Captain, final word.
See, this is the reason why sometimes I keep shouting on the radio. Honorable gave us a bit of a history. On the 3rd of June 1939, the then governor in Ghana invited experts from the United Kingdom because of this problem. Okay? Osajifo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah went to the Czech Republic, brought in engineers, experts, to also have a look at the same problem. You remember before Busia had his first accident as the president of this republic, of this country, he was coming from the Volta region. Had an accident on the way coming from the Volta region. He went to the same area to have a look at the problem. It's been on and on and on and on and on until Kwame Nkrumah said that. 1961 thereabout, we needed to relocate the people. This is 10 times, 15 times, 20 times I've heard this relocation. What is stopping us? When Rawlings started the Sea Defense Project, so far, what have we been able to do? Can we solve the problem? If the answer is yes, what are we looking for? What are we waiting for? Senior,
okay.
You see, like I said, the entire coastline, when the waves hit and causes havoc to communities and government steps in, then it changes location. So it appears that right now, along the entire coastal stretch, in fact, from Aflau all the way to Cape Coast, there are major portions that are going through this. I've mentioned the Mighty Beach area. I've mentioned Papram. I've mentioned Ningo, Adan. So we've actually done Adan Sea Defense.
Even Cape Coast Castle.
Yes.
Okay.
We've done Anyami. We've done Jita. We've done Keta itself.
Bottom line is this.
Keta, President Kufuor came to complete it.
Yesterday, I asked
So
the
it's
same
shifted
question Captain
to the
Smart
left.
is asking. I said, what are we waiting for if we can solve the problem? If we cannot solve the problem, why not relocate them? Because it is unacceptable that after 4 days, the people still don't have basic reliefs like food and
today is a
tents
week.
and blankets and all of that. But that's the reason you should listen to Captain Smart on Monday morning. That's the 7th of June on Unia 95.1 FM. And watch out for him on Unia TV as well. It says we're going to be laying the blocks small. Then on Friday, then we will blow it up. So make a day with Captain Smart on Monday. We start at 5:45, right?
Yes,
5:45.
5:30.
5:30 a.m.
Yes.
For 5:30 a.m. morning devotion starts with him, and then we will move on to it. But I'd like to say a big fat happy. The politicians are shaking already, yeah? Let's